What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Can't nobody. Yeah. How you doing out there? Good morning on this terrific Take Profit Tuesday. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's already mine. Never alone. I can go to the throne. He's right beside me. Hold my hand in the valley. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, hey, come on in. Yes. Tag some people. Put them in the tag. Tag them. Put them in the comments. Tell them hop on, hop on, hop on. We're talking about why minorities, the money, don't circulate in our communities, and it doesn't stay in our communities very long. Yes. We're talking about why minorities, why their money don't stay in our communities. What's going on? Come on in. Show people. Come on. Tell people that I am on. Yes. How are you guys doing this morning on this beautiful Take Profit Tuesday? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kimberly McKinney. I'm so excited to be coming to you on today to talk about why, or did you know that in most communities, most minority communities, their dollars only stay within their communities for 6 hours. You want to know why other communities prosper more, and it is because they circulate their dollars to economically have ownership of businesses, better schools, neighborhoods, and resources. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to be talking to you on today about that and how we can keep those dollars within our own communities and build up our own communities. You know, it's really time for us to start thinking about, the future. Ladies and gentlemen, we are we are now in a period of inflation, and this is one of the largest periods of inflation to date. So I'm just excited about being able to share this information with you on today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with you on today and just talk about what ways how we could do this. Honestly, everything goes all the way back to understanding the markets. Everything goes back to understanding the markets, ladies and gentlemen. Understanding the foreign exchange market. It talks about that in the Bible, how you need to put your money in foreign exchange, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know, how things are going to come about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want to do. We want to learn how to put our monies, put our dollars where our mouth is. Sometimes we can't always support, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with designer things, but, support your own, who may not necessarily be a Christian Louboutin or Alexander McQueen. We want to be able to put our dollars and to be able to support our own. So let me talk about this for a minute. I always go back to this pie chart. Ladies and gentlemen, take heed to how you value your money. Take heed to how you respect money, ladies and gentlemen, because if you don't respect money, money is not going to respect you. So there's a author by the name of Robert Kiyosaki that talks about the cash flow quadrant, the four-way cash flow quadrant. And in this four-way cash flow quadrant, ladies and gentlemen, he said that there is really two sides to money, but there's four pieces to, there's a right side and there's a left side to money. And on that left side, he talks about 95% of those individuals in the world only make up 5% of the entire market, ladies and gentlemen. So that means, even if you work in a job, your job, people who work jobs, okay, they do not put a dent in the financial markets. When you're working for someone else, you're not really making a big, huge impact in the world market. Yeah, 60% of those people out of that 95 work for somebody else. That's a majority. That's really the majority of everyone in this entire world. And there's 35% of that same side of money that work for themselves. They're contractual. So if no one calls you or no one requests for your services, there's no way for you to make money. But ladies and gentlemen, if you understand that 5%, that 4% business owner and that 1% investor mindset, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to change your whole entire trajectory about how you value money. And the thing about it, even though, money in minority communities only circulate within 6 hours and it's out of there, ladies and gentlemen, that speaks volumes for the fact that 60% of that are for people that work for someone else. Now, your money is only circulating in your community for 6 hours and it leaves your community and it goes to other communities, helping build their schools, helping build, their businesses, supporting their businesses, supporting their schools, supporting, and they have resources. All the while your community or the minority communities stay and live in lack. You can see this. You can tell when you go from one community to another how clean it is versus how unkept another community is. It is because their dollars are not circulating long enough to be able to have those type of resources where it's going to increase their livelihood, increase the aesthetics of their communities. Only a small number of people only value that. But ladies and gentlemen, they can't be the only people that value that. You can tell when you go to a black neighborhood. You can tell when you go to a Hispanic neighborhood. You can tell when you can go to a Caucasian neighborhood. You can tell when when you're entering into an Asian or a West Indian or an even what do you call the Western community, Western culture community. You can tell when you are in those communities just by the way that the economics move around in that area. So Robert Kiyosaki talks about this quadrant and that 4 ways that we can make money. Now, not to say that if you're working for a job that you can't also segue and be a 4% business owner, but you utilize those dollars, utilize what you've been getting as earned income and move into that 5% that controls the 95% of the market. It starts with you. It starts with you. So think about that. If you don't respect money, money is not going to respect you. It's not going to have any respect for you. Okay? So 95% of people who quit too soon are employed by the 3% who never gave up. We just talked about that in that 4-way quadrant. That 95% of people, don't even touch the market, don't even make a dent in the market, don't even move the market. Why? Because their dollars and their time and their efforts are so tied up into working for someone else, or, they're tied up into contractual work. But once that contract is over with, what are you going to do? Do you have other contracts set up? Have you thought about moving portion of your money that you're earning on that contractual side over to the right side of money, where you're actually, really including yourself within that 5% of individuals that are really moving the markets? Okay. So it's never too late It's never too late. Don't be the 95% of people. The first thing something happens in your business, you're quitting. The first thing that doesn't go right, you just say, oh, I'm not just cut out for this. Just the first thing that happens, if that doesn't go your way, I don't think this is going to work out for me. No, anything takes consistency. Time and consistency. Okay? So what I want to talk about is the foreign exchange market. I want to talk about the high frequency market. I want to talk about the digital cryptocurrency markets. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, you actually participate in the foreign exchange market. And basically what it is the buy and sell of currencies. You go out of the country, you're exchanging your dollars for that country's dollars. That is the foreign exchange market. It is the largest financial market in the world. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, 5% of people that actually participate in this right here, they actually control the market. They move the market. It is now a $7.3 trillion trading a day. So there's $7.3 trillion inside of the foreign exchange market on a daily basis. And what that means is you have access to it. And you can get that, you can have access to, and you can get that money to support and bring back to your own communities. Not to mention the cryptocurrency space that's moving at $1.8 trillion now. So you think about that. That's really about $9 trillion that are moving on a daily basis, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The foreign exchange market is a global market, is a worldwide market. How do you know? How do I know? Number one, because it's been around for centuries. It is actually it's actually been around since biblical times. So I don't know if you read the Bible, you read the story of Solomon and the Queen Sheba. Well, when she came to visit him, she asked him a lot of hard questions, but when she came, she brought resources from her region, from her country, and exchanged it with his, and he did the same, and he exchanged his country's resources with her. So now you have an even exchange, or a foreign exchange. That's exactly what foreign exchange is, ladies and gentlemen. Resources. Okay? It is the most market liquid in the world, and it operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, actually. And ladies and gentlemen, you can do this also on your smart device, on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, wherever you are in the world. Sitting on the beaches of Aruba, you can trade and make money in the foreign exchange market. And ladies and gentlemen, not to mention that your central banks and financial institutions also could participate in the foreign exchange market. So you ever go to get money out of your ATM machine and you're not able to, or the machines are down? And they're saying, right now the machines are down. Guess what? Your money they're using your money to be traded in the foreign exchange market. And you don't even have access to your money. We're going to talk about that. Because that's the same for if you are in if you're using, say for instance, you bought Bitcoin on Cash App. If Cash App decides that they want to shut down and they're not able to be operable at that moment, and you want to use your Cash App card, or you want to move some money from your Cash App account to your account, you can't. You're not able to do that. Because if Cash App closes or shuts down, you're not able to get to your crypto, your Bitcoin crypto. Think about that. So that's why it's important to get educated. So what I'm going to introduce to you is I Am Mastery Academy. And ladies and gentlemen, I Am Mastery Academy allows you to learn and earn on the go. You're going to learn about the foreign exchange market, but you're also going to earn money and make money inside this market as well on the go. So you are able to get easy to follow trade ideas for the market sent to your phone, and you never miss an opportunity to make a profit. So how would you like if you had the opportunity, you checking your phone and you get this notification that comes through that says, hey, you are USD, here's a good trade idea. You get inside of that trade, you make that money, you can set it and forget it, because you've now placed parameters on your trade so that you can make money. Okay. So I want to talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and I'm going to show you some information in just a moment. See, we've been watching Bitcoins now since it's really been becoming really popular. I would say probably around the end of 2020. People started to take even more notice of Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. And from that, we've seen Bitcoin rise to as high as 63K for one particular Bitcoin. Okay. But Citibank analyst says that Bitcoin could surpass 300K by December 2021. And now that we're seeing Bitcoin moving, we're seeing Bitcoin come back to higher heights like the $42,000 range. We're seeing Bitcoin, make its presence and make it known and make itself known, and we're going to see that even more come the latter parts of this year in 2021. So just imagine we could see Bitcoin at least hit 100K by November, ladies and gentlemen. We can see Bitcoin hit 300K by the end of December and the first part of January. We can see that. And we can really see that. But I can see Bitcoin even surpassing 300K. We can see probably $1 million for this coin, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that we are now moving into more of a digital money age right now. We're slowly getting rid of the fiat. Everything is going digital. And guess what? The governments and the banks know about it. At first they were like, we don't think Bitcoin is going to do with Bitcoins as a hoax and things like that. But now that Bitcoin is making its presence and making its presence known, the banks are starting to take notice of it. The government is starting to take notice of it. If you was able to understand, there was a law that was passed back in March of 2020 that now allows the banking institutions to now set up digital wallets in every consumer's account. Ladies and gentlemen, just remind you, before everything was a hoax. They didn't believe in Bitcoin. They're telling people to shy away from the Bitcoin. Let me tell you, the news will mess you up. And all the while, they'll be dipping and investing and leaving the regular consumer that don't know anything or not connected to any resources or not connected to any group or individuals. You guys will be lost. So I want to just introduce to you the psychology of the market. I have this little this image here of how normally people, the regular person who's not fully educated on the markets, how they think. And as you can see here, when the market is low, everybody think, oh, that's a terrible thing. They're in disbelief. And they say, oh man, this is terrible. I'm going to get out. But once they see the market moves in this, in an upwards trend, the skyrocket, they think, oh, I'm a genius. I'll be rich. When really, ladies and gentlemen, the prime time to get inside of something is when that particular, price point for cryptocurrency or stock is low. We always tell people, you buy low and you sell high. You sell and you buy when it's low, the best time. So what I want to do is I want to talk to you about I Am Master Academy. And I'm going to tell you how I have been able to really benefit from being a part of this academy. I just wanted to show you that about 2015, I wasted $3,000 on an investment to learn how to trade in the options market. And as you can see here, here's some pictures of the packet that I have. I still have this packet to this day. But ladies and gentlemen, that was $3,000, ladies and gentlemen, that I did not get anything out of. I didn't get anything out of it. And you think I can go back and I can email the person who said, hey, you guys have any questions? Here's my email. Ask away. Ask me any questions. If you need help with anything, ask away. I have been able to text, or I'm sorry, not text, but email the exact person that said, hey, you can email for any questions going forward. They never respond to my email. And I wasted $3,000 on a wasted investment. See, you guys gonna get involved, or you're gonna see something that's gonna be really enticing, but it's gonna have that $3,000, that $5,000, that $10,000 price point, and you're not gonna get much out of it. You're still gonna be confused. And if you need to piggyback or ask any additional questions or find out any additional information, it's not going to be available. So I want to share with you I Am Mastery Academy, because what I've been able to do is I've been able to invest in myself less than $3,000, but I am getting the maximum benefit out of being a part of this academy. As you can see here, here's the price points. For the foreign exchange market, $234.95, $174 monthly. And I'm going to explain that in just a moment. HFX, $234.95 is a startup and $174 monthly. For digital cryptocurrency, $234.95, $174 monthly. But if you want to include if you don't want to leave any money on the table, guess what? You can have all three of these academies within the elite package for $324.95. But however, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually now have extended a discount for those packages. You can now get the elite package, which includes all of the individual academies, for only $274.95. See, we believe in helping individuals. We believe in helping and making things affordable at affordable price point. Let me tell you, you cannot get this much value, from $3,000 wasted $3,000 investment like you can right here in the elite package for only $274. Ladies and gentlemen, that's like a 10. That's a 90% difference in value, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So if you're looking here, you got Forex now $209.95. Who allows you to start investing in yourself, or investing back into your economy in your portfolio for $209? And I'm going to show you all the information that you're going to be able to obtain in this platform. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to allow you to see what the I Am Mastery Academy offers. And then I'm going to show you one of our brokers that easily show you how easy it is to make money in minutes. Okay, so give me a second here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I just want to walk you through, and I just want you to see what you're going to have access to with a $274 investment into yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so what you're looking at right now is the back office, which you're going to have access to. See, we believe that education is important because, number one, you guys are going to not know what you're not going to understand everything about the foreign exchange market, but we're going to help you put all of this into perspective. Okay, so if you look here, this is what the back office will look like. Once you are a part of the academy, you're going to have access to the exact same back office. You're always going to get new information, informed information about, new things that are happening, new improvements, new announcements. You're going to always see where the company is headed, because we're going to always keep you in the loop. Okay. All right. So what we're going to go is we're going to go to the Academy section. If you look at my screen to the left, if you can see my cursor, I'm hovering over a icon that looks like a book. And this is where you're going to begin to learn all of your education about the foreign exchange market, the cryptocurrency space, the high frequency space, ladies and gentlemen, and even including how to set up your own online business with our ECX Academy. So if I click on these, and these are all in different languages, by the way, so everything is just not always in Spanish or English, but we also have German, Portuguese, French, and other Mandarin, and Polish, and other languages. I think we support over 60 plus languages, and counting. Okay, so what you will get here, you will learn foreign exchange trading. All you do is click on this, and it's going to take you to the Forex series. There's videos, material, information that's going to definitely help you understand what the foreign exchange space is. And here it is. We have video for those who are beginners, who are learning, who've never heard of the foreign exchange market. Here it is. You're going to be able to click on this, and you're going to be able to go into a video, a 4-minute video that's going to tell you all about the foreign exchange market. And you can use this at your leisure. So you don't necessarily have to be have to sit in front of your computer all day long just to learn this information. If you take only 20 minutes a day, and you take 20 minutes a day to further your education in the foreign exchange market, you're going to get yourself a step closer and closer and closer to really understand how the world moves, how the world operates. Okay, so you're going to get the same. If I click on HFX Academy, it's going to talk to you all about the HFX High Frequency Foreign Exchange Academy. And the same for the Digital Cryptocurrency Academy space. You're going to learn all about what cryptocurrency is. You're going to learn how it was established. You're going to learn everything about the blockchain. You're going to learn about Bitcoin. You're going to learn about how new coin projects come about, how to go and research that, where to go to find out what's the new coin project and what its utility is, the usage is for it. All right here within this digital cryptocurrency series here. And then, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are interested in beginning your own or starting or creating your own online business, we have what is called our ECX, which is e-commerce academy, ladies and gentlemen, where you're going to get the same information and education, right here, right inside of this platform. Okay, so let's move over to our Go Live. And I really especially love this portion, because with our Go Lives, ladies and gentlemen, we are able to connect with a live educator in this space. And that live educator, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be on, it's like a TV guide. It's like you're watching Netflix, okay? It's really like watching Netflix. Okay, and you go to Netflix, you know how you can pick where you want to watch a drama series, documentary series, if you want to watch comedy, romance, whatever it is that you want to watch, and you just click on it, and there's a whole bunch of shows that are listed under that category. Well, it's the same here in the platform. So if I want to click on Forex, if I want to click on HFX, if I want to click on DCX, if I want to click on the e-commerce academy or the e-commerce channel, I can do that, and it's going to enter me inside of a whole different world, just like a TV guide. It's going to show you which educators are coming on, what time they are coming on, and what their topics are going to be. Okay, so you have an educator that's dedicated to a certain topic. So if you look here, we have DCX Basics. So for those who are coming in, you never heard anything about cryptocurrency at all, listen, here you go. You got the DCX Basics right here. and you have DCX Advanced, and you have live analysis. But for you coming in, you're very fresh and you're new in this space, you need to stay with the DCX basics, okay? And that goes for Forex, that goes for HFX. Stick to the basics, okay? The basics are your best friend. So if you can see here, here's the educators right here on the left column. And then at the top, at the very top, you have every day of the week, Sunday through Saturday. And during that time, ladies and gentlemen, you have a educator that's on at different times. So if you can see Anas Hija, he comes on Sundays at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And he talk about harmonic crypto mastery. Okay, so that's kind of like a little bit of a live analysis side, so it might be a little bit advanced. But here you have Mr. Sean Oguntosin, and he talks about the intro into DCX. So he's basically sharing with you, ladies and gentlemen, how to get acclimated to learning this particular platform in digital cryptocurrency. He's going to show you how to utilize, what to look for, what market strategies are, how to actually really maneuver in the DCX Academy. And he tells you intro to Swipecoin Scalper, which is an app that you're going to also have access to. So he introduced you at the very basic level how to utilize the DCX platform, okay? And you just have all kinds of different educators and the times that they go on. And look, this is one of my favorite, Mr. Curtis Cobain. He's an educator in this space. So he tells you about beginner altcoin education, ladies and gentlemen. So when I talk to you about the academy, when you're going to get your education, how you're going to find out about new coin projects that are new arriving, how you can invest in them very early. This gentleman right here teaches you beginner altcoin education. So what he's going to do, he's going to take some time with you, and he's going to also talk to you about what coin projects are getting ready to come out. So we got some coin projects that's going to move exactly like Bitcoin, but they start at 1 cent. They started, very, very minimum. Yeah, basically 1 cent. And he's going to tell you what the utilization is for it. If it's a good coin to get in, what all of the benefits and the perks to having this coin and investing in this particular coin. So when this coin begins to grow like a Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, by the time you have invested in it, you're $72 million richer. All because of you got this information right here. Beginner altcoin education. All right. So that's perfect. That's great information. And then we're going to go into the strategy portion, ladies and gentlemen. Because when we utilize the strategies, this is your skill set right here. This is going to really blow your mind. This is where you're going to really learn how to grow your money, how to grow your economy using strategies. See, this is a skill set that no one would ever be able to take away from you. See, let's reload this. This is a skill set that no one will be able to take away from you. See, when you learn how to utilize strategies, when you learn how to utilize resources that's going to help you understand how to read charts, how to understand support and resistance, that's your skill set. Let me tell you, no one can take this away. Once you learn it, it doesn't matter where you are. The foreign exchange market, the digital cryptocurrency market, the high frequency market will never allow you to feel intimidated by it, because what you've done, you've compared the education that you got, that you received. You worked with an educator, and here it is, you are understanding strategy. So once you combine all three of those, you become a powerhouse in this market. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, that's a skill that no one could take away from you. So even if they say at your job, we're going to be laying off. We're going to be laying off this department. And all because you took your future, your financial future in your hands, and you learned these strategies right here, and you learned about the foreign exchange, the high frequency forex, the digital cryptocurrency, and even built your own online business, it doesn't matter what any job tells you. They can lay you off, they can fire you, but guess what? It really wouldn't matter, because now you have power tools that will pay you for the rest of your life further, exceedingly further, what any job could do. See, 401k, ladies and gentlemen, while we're saving for 401k, understand when someone retires 20 to 30 years from now, do you even fathom that 20 to 30 years, or even 15 or 10 for some who may be able to retire 10 years from now or 5 years from now? Do you understand that inflation, the economy, the cost of things are going to be even more 5 years now? So it's almost like you're really saving for a 401k now, but you can't even touch it. You can't even access it, because if you touch it, you're going to be penalized for it. You're really saving your 401k for right now. But right now, you cannot even have access to it. You can't have access to it until it's 5, 10, or 15, 20 years from now. And by that time, the very basic minimum for a house purchase will probably be $500,000 by that time. And you've not even saved enough in your 401k or savings to do anything with. You'll be eating out of that within a year, year and a half, 2 years. So it's important to have foreign trade in your back pocket. And listen, here are the strategies right here. Each and every strategy have up under each platform have different strategies that relates to you. So if you have harmonics, if that works for you, get your money in harmonics. The harmonic scanner is a beast and creates millionaires every single day. 4 and 5 figure trading profits right here in the harmonic scanner. Same with Vibrata, Gold Corp, Levels, Pivots, Steady. These are all platforms that those educators are going to utilize, and they're going to show you, and they're going to educate you on how to use these strategies. So ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? A $274 investment is not much at all compared to you risking your life not doing anything and just sitting on the sidelines. Don't risk your life by sitting on the sidelines and not getting involved in these markets. These markets are going to be here forever. The foreign exchange market, the cryptocurrency market, is not going away. But the more and the longer that you sit inside of a job, your money is going to go away. It's been a pleasure talking with you today, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your new future. I have my information here that is scrolling across the screen. If you want to get started, my number is 404-590-5068. I want to be able to help you. I want to be able to show you that there's more to life than just living paycheck to paycheck to Monday. There's more to life, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you're able to see that. Okay? I hope you are able to see that. So again, thank you so very much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I just love the fact that I'm able to share this information with you